thereby in the process. To me, some can say thereby on the ultimate use as conjunction. Okay. Even because um maybe I was fixing the roof during the process, and as in the process I fell down. You know, then you use thereby being ish there's boden. Then makes it hingefallen. Thereby being is hingefallen. Like I fell hin towards the floor, hingefallen. What I said. Thereby being ish hingefallen. I fell down. So like if you damn it is also a conjunction. Damn it is be like, oh, damn it is in order to, okay, but alone, no, damn it into me. You just sentence, nobody can mention something that when they message separately, they go over it. No problem. So yeah. If I know.
Yo,
Yeah.
one.
So so sich duschen. Ich dusche mich. So you can say, ich stehe immer 6 Uhr auf, danach dusche ich mich. Okay. After that,
Yeah.
I bath myself. So for oh maybe I can be that for hair yeah, by nuka you should in this context don't use it. And then when we are talking about important specific moments in time, no matter like a carbon, but then we are talking about specific moment in time. So yeah, you should know which in this context. Okay. Yeah, before that though, but then for hair, for hair, for hair. Ah, for hair. I'm coming for hair, maybe. It's for hair. Before hair. For hair. I'm come which okay. It's not we can teach any example. Can
And enough for you.
Yes, sir.
The bloom and you want as I was from home. Clack. But I'm going
Yeah.
class and we're not getting
So,
what
yeah. Kann ich, okay. So, sich konzentrieren is fixed with which preposition? Sich konzentrieren is fixed with which preposition? You can just say I'm concentration. Hey, I'm concentrating. So it's konzentriere mich. If you teacher maybe they'll say, ah, are you concentration? Hey, you think then the kids want to destroy a dating, you know. Are you concentrating? No, they say, yeah, it's concentrated mesh. So what I say. Uh-huh. But at the corner you are concentrating on in German, sich konzentrieren is used with the preposition auf. So it's concentriere mich auf, and this auf here, although it's a vexel preposition with sich konzentrieren, the auf is what accusative. So ich konzentriere mich auf meine Arbeit. I'm concentrated on my work. I am concentrated. Like I'm concentrating. I'm concentrating on my work. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So anything, maybe I'm concentrating on the presentation. It's concentrieren mich auf die Präsentation. What person can say? I always concentrate when I am crossing the road. When I am crossing the road. Okay. Kreuzen, you can use kreuzen or that überquere. Überquere also means to cross something. Okay, so ich konzentriere mich darauf, then, because in this case, man, we didn't say I am concentrating on a noun, but then I concentrate on an act, and this act is built to enable that. But because this konzentrieren is fixed with the preposition auf, made it one for auf now, my thing say, and you're acting concentrating on the act, you are building the neighbors that's like on different grounds. It's not linked with, but then because the alpha is fixed, But this time around, you concentrate on an action rather than on a noun. So you can't use the auf plus a noun here. So then you have to the auf two can't stand alone because immediately you say ich konzentriere auf, wenn ich die Wege kreuzen oder wenn ich die Wege überkreuze. And no, because immediately because ich konzentriere mich auf. We will assume that the verb in this case is auf konzentrieren. And where you should the auf never shed for. So in this case, the auf is a separable verb, like separable verb with konzentrieren. Then we can also say, into a pen with down.
So Rabbi, like without maybe set, maybe it's not so maybe I'll have maybe it's konzentrieren mich auf meine Hausaufgaben.
So ich konzentriere mich auf meine Hausaufgaben. This is correct because you are concentrating yourself on what? And now, the Hausaufgabe, a plural noun, you get it. But because you concentrate when the teacher is teaching that, you are building a labels at this time, you will concentrate on what? An action rather than what? A noun. And I make us because and you're fixed with it, you can't just do away with what? The owl. I don't know is konzentriere mich immer darauf. Always concentrate when die Lehrer unterrichtet. Does it make sense? Because immediately say what the owl for the she has here. What the owl for no? You just what the owl for no? We will assume say a separable verb now we use the konzentrieren. The main verb is auf konzentrieren. Okay, to avoid that, in German, say a fixed verb, fixed preposition. The preposition is rather fixed to what the verb there. Then we say bring a da. So say if the preposition is starting with a vowel there, then you bring an r. But then the preposition is starting with a consonant there, just bring b plus a plus what the verb. So that makes that plus makes is it starts with a consonant. So you don't bring any r. So what that makes that by plus that you just bring because b starts the by starts with a consonant. So as I say, but by preposition shall say with vowels, you need to bring an r in between so that you can pronounce it. The same with vas plus. Yeah.
Question. Because
Yeah.
it is our treatment here. One for darauf number. Is it wrong? Because here no
It's wrong.
maybe
It's wrong. It's wrong. I'm gonna come to you. It's wrong, and I mean to you. It's wrong.
Question.
Now, okay, what is it? You wait before you come in.
Okay.
One second. Because it's konzentrieren mich immer, wenn der Lehrer unterrichtet. It's understandable, but then grammatically it's wrong. Yeah, now we the learners, we don't use it because we always try to find easy way around. But the Germans, they will use it. That's High German. And you have to speak High German. But can they will understand. If you use it without it, they will understand. But and also will help you to always remember, say, the darauf, the konzentrieren, sich konzentrieren is used with auf. Okay. Once I will building labels that's there, you have to bring it. Unless say you are just saying a simple sentence that, I am angry myself. Oh, I get a mish. I'm for baby, I'm angry, I'm upset with. I'm concentrating. Person make it simple sentence. I am concentrating. That is concentrating mesh. When person make okay, master T, the thing that I'm concentrating on. But then whenever you are building a Nebenzat, let's say the verb is fixed with a particular preposition. You can't just do away with the preposition. You have to use it. If you don't use it, it means something else. In English, it makes sense, but then in German, it doesn't. Yeah, Rachel, your question.
The other time when we were discussing this on the reflexive verbs, we were saying that the sich konzentrieren it goes with a dative case.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I remember. I want to know if that's what you said because I've written it. I just wanted to know if that is the correct thing.
No, sorry. So then that time it was a mistake. Konzentrieren is
Okay.
actually auf with konzentrieren is accusative. Then it was a mistake. Sorry. No, okay. But the most spirits.
Awesome.
Could be easy
I think.
way.
And
Yeah,
that's
but
all.
the spirit. Or the easy way. Huh? No, okay. You make us when you're just building simple sentences. Yeah. When you're just building some simple sentences there, you can just use it reflexively and ignore the preposition. But then if you're talking about when you are building labels that there, you have to use this. Because then if I say that I'm looking forward to your visit, when you visit, okay? My number.
Maybe ich schlafe zu spät in die Nacht. Deshalb muss ich mich nicht in der Schule konzentrieren. Is it correct? Or maybe, yeah, ich schlafe zu spät in der Nacht. Deshalb, me too, deshalb.
Yeah.
Das konzentriere ich mich nicht in der Schule.
It's correct. It's correct in this case because you are not mentioning the thing that you are concentrating on, but then you are concentrating in the school. The auf with konzentrieren means the thing that you concentrate on. So if you make this sentence say, I concentrate when the teacher is teaching her, you are concentrating on the acts now teacher no a teaching no. So you can't do away with the auf. But when I'm just saying some of them I'm just sitting on my desk, I'm saying, oh, it's concentrating. I'm just concentrating. I can use it without the auf. The thing that I'm concentrating on. Do you get it? So, but Sabia, in this sense, deshalb konzentriere ich mich immer in der Schule an meine Hausaufgaben. Because, auf meine Hausaufgaben. Because you need it to indicate the thing that you concentrate on in the school. You get it?
Yeah.
Abby, what about pronouns? Like maybe it's not with the concentrating part, like with the it's freuen mich. Maybe it's freuen mich. Maybe Nicki Minaj. Say be when live, like maybe it's freuen mich Nicki Minaj live to sehen. Like should I say it's freuen mich darauf Nicki
Minaj?
Like it depended. Like what sentence are you looking forward to meeting her, or you are just saying that you will be happy when you meet her? So it depends on context.
Okay. Okay.
What I say. If you're just saying it's very glücklich, wenn ich Nicki Minaj treffe. So what I say, I will be happy when I meet, and if because I have to be it's very glücklich, wenn ich Nicki Minaj treffen würde. Okay, because I will be happy if because yeah. So what I said. But then so what I said, I'm looking forward to meeting Nicki Minaj. Yeah, it's freuen mich darauf Nicki Minaj zu treffen. So even building the Nebensatz with zu, you still need it. So what I said the Nebensatz so what I said the Nebensatz is with a particular conjunction with the Nebensatz with zu, you will need it. Because if you don't bring it, it changes the context. You're just saying, I am happy meeting Nicki Minaj. So we will assume, we say, it's freuen mich Nicki Minaj zu treffen. If you say, it's freuen mich Nicki Minaj zu treffen, it will be assumed that you said, I am happy to meet Nicki Minaj. So we don't know whether you've already met Nicki Minaj or you're looking forward to meeting her. So if you want to say you'll be happy, like you'll be happy, unless you are looking forward to meeting her, then it's freuen mich darauf, Nicki Minaj zu treffen. So
Okay.
again, because these are small a year. If when you omit them, Germans no, they have to take some time to think. Then they will use the context to, unless maybe you've already mentioned Nicki Minaj, say you've never met her, then they will assume say, oh, this is what you mean. Sometimes put it me and American like even B2 near a B2 near still now you still there will still be lapses. But at least they ought to be trying about the like to get to how be so sometimes between my sentence be different to me, you know, bare 5 seconds and sound nah. That's it. That's so like
Maybe
there's
it's
something to
one.
say.
Oh, question. Yeah, there's gonna be time. I mean,
Yeah, and I'm listening.
Maybe a network article.
And see, on say, it's ever say, yeah, maybe Freimish, Hanum, see, you know. When you are saying maybe you are happy about, in fact, you're carrying the maybe I'm happy about Nicki Minaj. Once I Hanum, now, let's say now, we are not maybe saying say you are happy about the act, but maybe you are happy about maybe Nicki Minaj, or I'm happy, yeah, about you. I know no preposition, but maybe you see out now, and I say maybe you see Uber now.
Über. When you use auf is for looking forward to something,
See,
then
I
über
network.
is the thing that you're happy about. It's a me answer no better the next year. Better in 2027. No, okay.
Rabbi,
Mhm.
I'm looking forward to this week. It's always not by like
No,
freuen.
because this week is a noun. So it's freuen mich auf diese Woche.
Okay. Maybe you want to add some things to it. Maybe it's for maybe I'm looking forward to go shopping this week.
Boy, change.
You want to say you only Karen, what's it all kind? So this time around, you're not looking forward to what and now, but you're looking forward to one act. It's another bed is freuen mich.
Allow Jesus walking in the einkaufen. Okay.
Again, yeah. Ich freue mich drauf oder darauf, diese
Boy,
Woche.
into Flemish, out from the back. That means it's a sign from you being happy, like to you expect or looking forward to something.
What's it saying? What's it saying?
That means
Or the carrier, you
yeah.
can also use the einkaufen, einzukaufen. Whether you can in this Woche einzukaufen oder in dieser Woche einkaufen zu gehen. Either way. Then I killed the house to say.
I say that means Flemish out from the back. It's a sign the meaning of maybe are you being happy to maybe say
Happy
you are
about.
looking for
Are you Uber or Auf?
out for no.
Yeah, Auf means looking forward.
Okay.
And
It's
Uber
ever
is
say
happy
yeah.
about.
And then Uber is what? Happy about.
Uber is about. Mhm.
And
So watch
maybe
this.
I am happy about saying maybe okay, I am happy about my job. And so it's for me to
Yeah.
my arbeit, oder?
Simple, correct, 100%.
So Rabbi, with happy being happy about if something maybe a person maybe that be can want and it's better sir. And better darüber na.
Ask again. What's say?
Maybe on say I'm happy about my job. Ich freue mich über meine Arbeit. If you have something happens, that one no. How are you going to say it? Are you going to use darüber or because it's an act?
This one my contest. Say I am happy about my work when so and so neighbors
About
that because
when I earn more money, or let me see something.
I am happy about my work. In this case, the word can state the thing now you are happy about. That's your work. Okay, so ich freue mich auf meine Arbeit, wenn ich viel Geld verdiene. Okay, and 100% because the thing that you are happy about was mentioned, not the act now or any money, but then you said you are happy about your work, but you are only happy when something happens. Okay, but you have already mentioned the thing that you are happy about. But Pesoka said, I am always happy. I'm always happy about earning a lot of money. Then what is for mich darüber, wenn ich viel Geld verdiene. Do you get it? Yeah. So into this example, I am happy about the gift and I am looking forward to the gift.
Ich freue mich über das. Okay.
Ich freue mich
Ja, über das Geschenk.
über das Geschenk. Einfach so. Then I'm looking forward to the gifts will be.
Ich freue mich darauf, oder?
Darauf, baby. Because the thing that you're looking forward to here is a noun. Auf das Geschenk.
It's a noun. Ich freue mich auf das
Yeah.
Geschenk.
But like I said, I'm looking forward to. You there? Okay.
Darauf, maybe an act you are looking forward to, oder?
Maybe I'm looking forward to going out with my friends. Ich freue mich darauf, mit meinen Freunden auszugehen.
Ich freue mich auf Ihre Rückmeldung, oder?
Ich freue mich auf Ihre Rückmeldung. I'm looking forward to your feedback. But because I am looking forward to when you reply me, ich freue mich darauf, wenn du mich antwortest. You get it? So a act there, then the fixed preposition with the verb needs to be paired with that. But then if you are talking about if you are mentioning the thing with the fixed preposition, then you have to use the noun with the preposition. But when it's an actor, you build the neighbors that then you need to indicate the darauf so that we know that the act is what you are looking forward to. But when you omit the act, the preposition with the da, it's changing the whole thing in the German eyes. But we the learners, we understand because we don't want stress, so we choose to ignore it, assuming that they will understand. But then when you omit it, they have to think, because if you want to say you're happy about the gift,
boy, I'm
happy
that you
said? You said? What's that way?
Oh, that's a baby.
Which is all because baby and that's it. The and voting. Nothing. Is freue mich darauf, wenn du mir antwortest. I am a castle mission. Language. Yeah. Network in your. All right, so.
And Rabbi, Dara no social honor.
Yeah, all preposition can be made with that.
It's about something.
Yeah, sich denken an. So we
Mhm.
want to say, I'm thinking of sich denken an. Sich denken can be used with an. Sich denken can be used with über. Yeah, and also depends on the context. Okay, the an is to think of. Maybe so. An of then über is about. Okay, I'm thinking about my work. Denke über meine Arbeit. When I'm thinking of my parents, I'm thinking of my parents. What is denke an meine Eltern? The an and über mit denken is accusative. So I'm thinking of my father, which denke an meinen Vater. But I'm going to say when I want to say I'm thinking of the thing I saw last week. You see, this one you're thinking of an act, something that happened. So ich denke daran.
But you said
So
you're
this,
using it.
I said I'm thinking of, but your this is not this denken, it's denken. Denken is not this, it's not a denken. Yeah,
No,
reflection. Carrying
both for uh, objects and pronouns or the an.
yeah,
Then
it got.
okay. I
I'm just
thought
saying,
one
saying.
for pronouns and one is for objects.
No. Anytime you say off and about, so it depends on what you are, if you in the context, when you say you are thinking of your work, you are not saying denke an meine Arbeit. If you want to say I'm thinking of my parents, it's denke an meine Eltern. You're thinking about your work, it's denke über meine Arbeit. When I'm thinking about my parents, will also be it's denke über meine Eltern. Egal, context of what you want to choose, now. But just remember, it means an, if it's denken, means of, then about, it's über. Klar. I'm making a sentence here. I'm thinking of when. What was the sentence?
Mm-mm.
So I'm thinking of what I saw last week. Ich denke daran, was ich letzte Woche gesehen habe. Letzte Woche gesehen habe. Okay. In this case, the denken. So I'm thinking of what I saw last week. I'm not thinking about a particular now, but I'm thinking of what I saw. Then I'll merge it with daran. Okay. Yeah. Klar. But when I'm getting, I'm thinking of my parents, denke an meine Eltern. I'm thinking about my parents, denke über meine Eltern. Okay. One I'll be choosing the upper. Klar?
Yeah, class. But so when you know to na adi we here pa.
So, me say when, yep, we know, me, one thing they say, Mr. One thing, I deal with, when I discovered verbs with fixed prepositions, it made German easier for me because so now when I want to say I'm thinking of my brother, English you say of, which if I were to use of, I would have used what von is denke von meinem Bruder. Then that's as falsch. Okay, but then when I learned said these verbs, they are fixed with particular prepositions, it made it easier for me. So then I have to go with the German. I have to just understand that denken is used with an. So when we use this and denken über, I don't have to think, say, yeah, to say, and I have to translate it directly from English. I have to because I found my good and I say, aus meinem Bruder. No, like it made German easier for me, so I was just going with the flow. So verbs with fixed prepositions, like it makes German easier. You can express things. So you want to say, sich beschweren. Sich beschweren heißt,
Yeah, complain, oder? Beschweren, ja.
ja,
Ja.
sich beschweren, to complain.
Ich
Okay.
beschweren.
So ich beschwere mich, I'm complaining.
Sa, denken an. Who is
Ich beschwere mich über.
is it once that come no, is it the object, is it supposed to be in accusative or that
Yeah,
just
and über,
nominative?
they are both hey nigga. Oh, nominative by accusative. I'm not
Then
to blame you, bro.
so yeah.
No,
Because
I
it's all
get
kind
you
of about
because
maybe
I know what you mean. I know what you mean though. So like because nominative and accusative for the rest are the same aside masculine, but just remember that verbs with prepositions we are thinking of what accusative and that not nominative. Okay. Ich beschwöre mich über was?
The Miete. Das Miete. The rents.
Ich beschwere mich über die Miete. I'm complaining about the rent. Don't you say I am okay? So I am complaining about the rent. But if you put it into that, like if you indicate the thing that you are complaining about is an actor, then ich beschwere mich über. Example, I'm complaining about the how the landlord has increased the rent. Ich beschwere mich darüber, wie der Vermieter die Miete erhöht hat. Sorry. Erhöhen means to increase. Erhöhen. So ich beschwere mich, not erhöhen. Erhöhen. And I mean,
can you this one with
erhöhen.
is it
Yeah. You said?
relationship if anyone this will be
Make it all kind
shameful.
of schimpfen. Schimpfen is bad. Schimpfen is to yell. Don't use
But
it.
as I'm interpreting as to complain or that.
No. Schimpfen is to yell negatively. So even ich habe bei ihm geschimpft oder ich habe ihn geschimpft. Like that's it. Negative. And when you complain, but then you say you are telling your mind. Okay. So like I wouldn't because then I yelled at the person, but it's not complaint. But you use this beschweren, that's official. Okay, so you wouldn't be like you are coming like aggressive to the person. Schimpfen is to yell at someone. So you not directly complain. Complain is sich beschweren oder sich beklagen. So ich beklage über so and so. Okay, beklagen is not sich, ich beklagen über und sich beschweren. Beschweren is reflexive, but beklagen also means to complain, but beklagen is not reflexive. So ich beklage über den schlechten Service. Ich beklage über die Miete. That also means what? To complain. Okay. And because I am complaining, so ich beschwere mich. The act is beschwere mich darüber. I'm complaining about how der Vermieter die Miete erhöht hat. I'm complaining about how the landlord has what increased the rent. Okay, yeah, especially okay, this is act, this is a noun. Directly, I mentioned the thing that I'm complaining, this is the rent. When I'm building a neighbors, that then I need what? Because if I if I just put is beschweren mich über, then it will be assumed that the über is the verb here is über beschweren, over complain. That's it, Charles. Klar?
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Bradley,
yeah.
and I
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, actually, one moment,
The,
I didn't see you.
when you are
yeah,
working on
yeah.
Yeah, into
Mhm.
actor, actor, because this
when you
one is
are
an act, that's why we got the daru. So which was spirit me daruba.
So, this woman room. Karen, you can ask your question.
I just said with the no, when you maybe are working on something, maybe ich arbeite and
Is that
maybe okay. That's it.
yeah, arbeiten an. Arbeit to work on is dative.
Okay.
Arbeiten an. The an with arbeiten to work on is dative. Because when you are learning it, don't just learn the preposition. Okay, to learn the preposition, and when it's a vexel preposition, then you need to learn whether say it's used with the verb accusatively or what. That's it. You have to know that. But it's a fixed dative, fixed dative preposition with fun house there. Then you don't even think of whether say the verb requires it to be in the dative form or because what it's a fixed dative. When, for example, when it's met. Met is a fixed dative preposition. So every verb used with met, you don't think about it. You just send it to what dative case. Okay, verbs fixed accusative fixed prepositions. You just send the verb to what accusative case. Example: sich kommen is accusative preposition. So you don't think whether it is used with is used in this case with as what is used in this case accusatively or what datively. You don't think about it. You just send it straight to at accusative. But then the vexel prepositions, that's the auf, the in, that one you have to learn it with the verb. So this denken an, the an with denken is accusative, but arbeiten an, the an with arbeiten is dative. So I'm working on my project to be what is arbeite an meinem Projekt, because project that's project. You get it? So this human is to take care of something, to take care of, to take care of. Mhm. So when you say I'm taking care of my mother, will be what? Ich kümmere
Mich
mich mhm,
my ah,
meine Mutter. I'm taking care of my father, will be what?
Ich
ich
kümmere mich.
kümmere mich meinen Vater.
Okay, now. So in this case, I'm taking care of the things
Mhm.
that to me because in relative pronouns, I'm thinking of the things we talked about last week. I'm taking care of the things we talked about last year. Complicated. I'm taking care maybe of it because Karen
Hey,
used to reflexive
I
but you to reflexive pronouns. So I am
but
thinking of
maybe
the things. Oh, I'm taking care. Sorry, I'm taking care of the things we talked about last week. This is a good long sentence like this. I don't think about the things you don't know, that like the nouns or the verbs or the things like you don't know in German. Just start your sentence, okay? May say long sentence when you have to. I mean, when you have to say long sentence, you have to translate a particular sentence to German. Don't think about the things that you don't know in the sentence immediately. If immediately you start thinking about those words that you don't know, you will forget the German, even how to start a sentence. So just start with the things that you know. I am taking care of. Ich kümmere mich. But in this case, the things I'm taking care of is actually what? Something that was an act. So ich kümmere mich, ich kümmere mich die Dinge, sorry, the things has been mentioned, of the things, the Dinge, then relative pronoun. Okay, ready? So sorry, in this case, we have wrong example. So ich kümmere mich über, you know this already. So ich kümmere mich über die Dinge. Okay, the things have already been mentioned, so it's not even an act. Über die Dinge, die wir letzte Woche diskutiert. I mean, you should talk, discussed, yeah. Diskutiert haben. Letzte Woche, yeah. So the D here is referring a reflexive pronoun. It's reflecting back to the dingy, the things. What type of things? D. Yeah, a very relative pronoun. That's B1. It's but then again, since there's not using was forced. I wanted to use. I'm taking care of. But I want to use it with an axe. I'm taking. I don't mean you should. You have to mention that in that chat again. You got. Yeah.
Rabbi, please, before we move, can you also say, ich kümmere mich Dinge, über die wir letzte Woche diskutiert haben?
Yeah. And then ne. And you say, ich kümmere. Yeah. And you say, ich kümmere mich über die Dinge. The thing now you. Sorry,
I didn't say über Dinge.
Sorry.
So über die provides.
Diskutieren is used with über. Yeah, genau. Hey, Charlie. So, yeah, that's a seriousness. Yeah, because we discussed about. Okay, so the things that we discussed about. Because a sentence whenever you say, and reflect back to what you should have like they're not like person but carried
relative pronomen with the relative pronomen with the fixed ones.
Ja, ich kümmere mich die Dinge, über die wir letzte Woche diskutiert, sorry. It's my Pamela students. Yeah, that's good. Already, we was a little bit advanced. Okay. Because diskutieren is used with what the preposition über to indicate what we were discussing about. Okay. So über will come like a reflexive, which are relative pronouns. So a wrong example. I shouldn't have used it at all, but then Karen is right. Yeah. Okay, so then sich bewegen is to move, right? Oder?
Yeah, movement to move.
So I am moving inside. Well, let me see if you get it. But movement, I am moving inside my house.
Okay. Hey, Rabbi. Is bewege mich. I don't know which one she is.
I am moving inside the church. I am moving inside the church. I am moving in the church.
Ich bewege mich in die Kirche.
And like, hey, Karen says bewegen mich in die. Which laugh?
It's
Karen says
movement.
bewegen.
And
yeah.
so
movement, but movement inside a place is dative. When I say I am jogging to the park, is jogge in the park, or that is here in the park, accusative. But then when I'm saying that I am jogging inside the park, then it's jogge in park. So it's bewege mesh in the air kieshe.
With the one.
So movement, a section. I wanted 9% give you be across and about things that yeah. But movement inside the loop, like a place, the place will be in dative because vo I am moving inside there, not moving towards or because vohin accusative is vohin where to. I'm not moving from the place to another place, but I'm moving inside the place. Then it will be dative. Internet, some share the exercise I gave you are flying over the ocean. Yeah, ocean. Über and both with dative and accusative is correct because what you are still flying over any movement from the sea to another place, but you are still what flying over it. So you can say über dem Ozean or the über dem Ozean, but then and only I would see but the movement inside a particular location is always dative. Unless you are moving from that place, you are moving from a particular place in the place to another place in the place. For example, let's say I am in the supermarket and I'm now moving to what the cash register where we pay the money. Then what is bewege or that is gehe and the cash. I am going to what the cash registry is gehe and the cash. The cash is the cash registry and it's used with the preposition and. You can say it's gehe to when you say swa it's understandable, but then it should stand because we are going to stand next to it vertically. Okay, so it's here and the castle. Okay, but then we are talking about movement in a particular place, and you just mentioned the place, not indicating that you are moving from one point inside a place to another place, then use it in the dative space. Yeah, we should get gear in park, we are grilling in park, we are also and so in park, it's make all up in park. Unless I'm going to kohwa and be accusative. Yeah. How to end this chapter. So this tax müde oder fühlen. Sich fühlen. There's something that I want to say about. There's something about fueling. Which like already on network anymore.
Hamio, Ibu me whole screen, Ibu no ma like me or back.
Sorry.
You can continue.
Yeah. There's something about fueling. Is this fueling? But now the key will have come because a little bit not complicated though, but anyways, learn from the later one day I'll teach you guys. So this entspannen is to relax. So if you want to say I am relaxing on the sofa, what is entspannen? Mich auf dem Sofa. I am relaxing on so and so. I am relaxing in vacation. Then what is entspannen? Mich im Urlaub. Then sich anziehen. So it indicates what you are changing for or dressing for is accusative. So I am dressing up for what the party will what is mich you're the party and you won't say is mich and for the party. No, it should be part of what the thing that you because it's part of the sentence. Then the and will go to the end of the sentence. So it's mich für the party and klar oder ist mich für the party. I am changing up for the party. I am changing up for work. So. Then sich vorbereiten issues with the preposition auf accusatively to indicate what you are preparing for. So I am preparing for. So I am preparing for work. What ich bereite mich auf die Arbeit vor. Okay, I am preparing for work. The hankwan, you have to use two different prepositions, auf and for, but the for here is what? Separable verb. Okay, yeah. So for example, if you want to say, I am preparing for when you come here. Does it make sense in English, Rachel? I just want to use it to teach something. Rachel? I'm preparing for what was the sentence? Can you issue? I guess you said it myself.
You come here.
I wanted to make a sentence.
Yeah. Give me a sentence.
Okay. Mr. Watson is preparing for the interview.
So that's cool. We'll translate it. The husband, they didn't know. So Rachel, let's go. Boateng.
Yeah, Watson bereitet
Yeah, genau.
sich
Ja,
auf
ja.
auf das Interview vor.
Ja, auf das Interview vor. Aber German Interview ist das Vorstellen itself is to introduce. This vorstellen is telling me for me I'm introducing myself. So the noun interview is the introduction conversation. So Vorstellung, das Vorstellungsgespräch, you know, Umlauts. Clap. Ja, so Herr Boateng bereitet sich auf das Vorstellungsgespräch vor. Genau. Another thing I'm using, I'm preparing for. What mean using? You have to say that thing with the now. What mean using baby is that? So then sich verlieben. I said sich verlieben is used with the preposition. Which preposition? I mentioned this one.
In.
Yeah, in. And the in here. The in here is used accusatively. I am falling in love with you. With you. English become between German, you say in you. So I'm falling in love with you because in English, in German will be.
Verliebe mich in dich.
Yeah. So he has fallen in love with you will be.
Hat sich in mich verliebt.
Verliebt, bitte. Verliebt. DT and Munkwana, you bring an E. Yeah. So verliebt. Second. Yeah. Then this treffen is used with mit. So sich treffen, I said treffen can be used without what? Sich. When you use treffen without sich, then treffen will be used at, then the direct object will be in the accusative, like direct object will go directly into the accusative. So I am meeting you because it's treffenish. But then when I use it reflexively, I am meeting myself. Then to mention you, I will need the dative preposition met. So I am meeting you über es treffen mich mit dir. Oder ich treffe einfach dich. Ich treffe dich. When you use it with sich treffen requires the preposition mit. But if you use treffen without sich, still means meet, then you can also use it directly. So ich treffe dich. So I'm meeting my brother. My brother will be what? Ich treffe meinen Bruder. Oder ich treffe mich mit meinem Bruder. Klar. Then sich beschweren was mentioned. Then sich streiten is to fight for or to quarrel. Yeah. So okay. So I say you read quick one. Carona, you have the best network. Du hast das beste Netzwerk. Lies bitte
Also,
vor. Ja, was ist deine Frage? Bitte auf Deutsch.
Yeah, I say out of context, but I don't know whether we can ask. I wanted to know about this particular verb, ausfallen. Why they use line when you are doing it in the past? They use line. Okay. Now I was going to
Which verb? Verb not come into.
ausfallen, like to cancel something.
Felt house. It has many definitions. So the bus felt house means the bus is not coming. The took felt house is used in those concepts. It's used in those contexts. If you want to say I'm canceling something, to cancel has many have many definitions. If you are canceling, hey, you are canceling. If you are canceling, when you are, if you are canceling,
Design instead of having.
Because when you use it with the design, it's rather passive voice. Is the passive is the foregangs passive? No, it's a substantive passive. I say the car is washed, and then the car is being washed. So yeah, exercise here, you understand this. The car is being washed, but that's auto weird version. Okay, the car was washed. The car was washed. I'm talking about the part that's auto wurde gewaschen or das Auto ist gewaschen worden. But then when I'm saying the car is washed, the Zustand passive. The Zustand means the state, the condition, the Zustand, the condition. So in right now, the car is washed, then das Auto ist gewaschen. In many people, many learners, German, they prefer instead of using the normal present perfect, they always use the Zustand passive to talk about the past tense, the present perfect, which is wrong. But then the sentence is right, but then like meaning numbers of which is wrong. Okay, so the what kind the boost is ausgefallen, der boot oder der Tor oder die Abfahrt oder die Fahrt ist ausgefallen. A conditioning because the bus can't the train can't cancel itself, but it was done by someone. But the person, oh yeah, we don't mention it, but in the process, say the thing is being cancelled. I ain't canceling here, but it's in the process of being cancelled. But the Abfahrt wird ausgefallen. It's in the process of being cancelled. But then you can say the tour or the journey was cancelled. Yeah, then the Fahrt wurde ausgefallen. But then the castle right now, the current situation, it has been cancelled because it can't cancel itself. It's still in the passive voice. Then what? The Fahrt or that the Zug or that the Bus ist ausgefallen. But in the normal sentence, present tense, it can cancel itself. The Bus fällt aus, the Zug fällt aus. Then we can what I say, yeah. So if you're on the passive voice, a true voice, passive no always is being. Okay, yeah, what the passive is being means what it is in the process, in the foregangs passive. Then we have the Zustand, the condition, the current condition. In the example, it said the letter is being written a day. The letter is being written.
The letter is being written.
Mm-hmm.
The brief.
I safe. Which love you uncle?
Okay.
Oh, okay, no, me too.
Auf dem Amt. Was möchten Sie Menschen auf dem Amt
Hey, person, me can't
organisieren?
read though. Which love?
Oh, I don't see anything.
I said the letter is being written in German, birthday.
The letter is being written.
Yeah. Let's go quick.
Der Brief wird geschrieben.
Yeah. So this is the passive voice. The active voice is when I am writing. It's schreibe den Brief. And okay, are you listening? But then the passive is when you want to indicate that the action is being done. So I would rather say the letter is being written. I won't say the person. If I want to mention the person, I can still by using the preposition what form. So the letter is being written by the teacher will be what? Der Brief wird vom Lehrer geschrieben oder von dem Lehrer geschrieben. Okay, but because the letter was written in the past. The letter was written. I have two options. I can use what das der Brief wurde geschrieben oder der Brief ist geschrieben worden. Now the current Zustand, the Zustand passive, the current situation of the letter. So you told me that the letter was being written in the past, and you told me that the letter was written. But now I'm asking you, is the letter written right now? Is it written the current state? Then you use the sign. Then you der Brief ist geschrieben. Now the current state, it is written. Do you get it? Yeah.
Hey, right. Ist geschrieben.
Yeah, the Brief ist geschrieben. Shalom, gerade. So, I say the Brief hat geschrieben. Yeah, saying you said the letter has written. That is wrong. The letter can't write itself. The Brief ist geschrieben. Is it?
You didn't teach this one.
I mean, sure, because I didn't say B2 Substand passive. So yeah, chair passive or the passive voice. Ideally, you only to learn the foreground's passive. It is been, it became, or it was written. But in Substand, because Substand airful. Substand passive no airful. You just talk about the sign and
other passive. You know, it's easy sign and
no, and I make sure stay like yeah, they may explaining say. They say so the passive voice, you know, we have
the letter, the brief is, you know, geschrieben.
the letter is written.
Aha.
Correct.
So
but only a substand passive. Yeah. And yet actively pass, but we are talking say we are talking about the current state of the letter. The current state. As in right now, I say, okay, I am washing the car. Ich wasche das Auto. I am washing the car. Oh, and a friend be me. And I'll report it to Rich Lab said the Rabbi was washing the car, or the car was being washed by Rabbi. Then Rich Lab will say that what? Das Auto wird von Rabbi, but let's forget, das Auto wird gewaschen. Oh, the car was being washed. Someone who reporting the car was being washed. Okay, then another person will come. Oh, at 6 o'clock, the car was washed. The car was washed, but das Auto wurde gewaschen, or das Auto ist gewaschen worden. The car was washed. Okay, and I think my ba me and me washing my washing my car. And Obi will say Obi bisa me Obika say is your car being washed? No. Onka say was your car washed? No. Obika say is your car washed? The current substand passive. because it's dein Autogewaschen. That is richtig. When I'm better, I say many learners of German language, they use the Zustand passive, and they always use the Zustand passive to form sentence. It's instead of so because the cup is the the cup is full, but then maybe the verb using ausfüllen over to fill up. Like I said, the cup is the Tasse ist ausgefüllt. A correct German, but nipa no the person was sharing a wrong. The cup, the Tasse is ausgefüllt means the current state here say the cup no has been filled up. But some person can't the sentence yeah, me say the cup is filled up. Unless say you mean to say the current state near say the car is the cup is filled up. But I mentioned the person or failure that then what Rabbi hat die Tasse ausgefüllt. Oder die Tasse wurde ausgefüllt. That in the past the cup was filled up, but the current state, it's meaning is it filled up? Then die Tasse ist ausgefüllt. It is richtig. A right German. Or you can with them unless I say with the usage. If you mean to use the Zustand, the current condition of the what the action that is being or was performed there, then it's right. But it doesn't mean that when you are forming the present perfect, use sein. Immediately use sein is no more what you see that some you always use this example, but I am on example here. The die Geschäfte sind geöffnet oder das Geschäft ist geöffnet. Sometimes we tell you so das Geschäft ist geöffnet. Aha. Because say the current state, say the shop is open. Okay, but come on, say Mobile store na make us say das Geschäft wird geöffnet. Some of me I saw them opening. The store was being opened. Das Geschäft wird geöffnet. But then the current state here say it is opened. Then das Geschäft ist geöffnet. Then a closer, das Geschäft ist geschlossen. What I say? Many people go for they always use the Zustand passive, but in they actually want to use the present perfect, but because they don't know whether it's formed with haben and sein, they'll just use sein. So you think that they mean what they say, they don't mean what they say, they don't know what they're talking about, but then it's still correct. Yeah. Klar?
In passive, you use werden. Oder sein.
What say?
That means to form passive, It's either you use werden or sein, oder?
Unless say you mean to use the Zustand passive, say if normally we use the Vorgang. Vorgang passive is always used with werden. It's always used with werden. So I am filling the cup up. The cup is being filled up with what? Die Tasse wird ausgefüllt. Ausfüllen is to fill up. Die Tasse wird ausgefüllt. But some affiliate we are and we use this current Zustand passive. Because I'm not mentioning my name, so that it shall be the Tasse of ausgefüllt, but I'm just saying say the cup is filled up, then the Tasse is ausgefüllt. Okay, but in just in the past, it was filled up. There I won't use sein, and I can't use the Tasse war ausgefüllt. I would rather have to use what the Tasse wurde ausgefüllt. In the past, either the Tasse wurde ausgefüllt or that the Tasse ist ausgefüllt worden. So because the Tasse war ausgefüllt, das ist falsch.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, Rislav, they're not so yeah.
Boy, no problem. Also, you see, sich anti anti Does it mean
Yeah.
say they are the same words?
No, umziehen. But any anziehen is anziehen und umziehen.
Yeah. And then
Just like
yeah.
no, umziehen means to change up,
Into this slash
to
number.
change. No,
You
no,
say
I
be
just
out
say
of
it the same. No, I just say it the same. Just that they are in the same vicinity. Okay. Yeah.
Boy,
Richard, let's go.
Miss Mabel, sorry. Umtiheno. Is it related to
Huh?
only dress, only clothing?
So we have two. Anytime because say, oh, you so verb, but you should know how you are using it. We have sich umziehen. And you umziehen. I don't know, I can't person I be reading. So I say, okay. One fact. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm in the table, yeah. So sich umziehen means to change up or to change your dress, to change up.
So related to dressing.
Yeah, I don't need to relate sich with sich reflexively. I am changing up myself. The sich, I'm changing up myself. Then without sich means to relocate.
Yeah.
So I am so I am relocating to Berlin because ich ziehe nach Berlin
Okay.
Yeah.
Without reflexive.
Without reflection. Immediately you say ich ziehe mich nach Berlin. That means say you are changing yourself and you are going to Berlin. What is it? Yeah. It's still mission like Berlin. It means you are changing yourself and you are heading to Berlin. Yeah. So reflexive is this and it's still
I
mission.
see him. I don't know the pastor gezogen, oder?
Yeah. Ziehen is zogen and gezogen.
Gezogen.
Zogen an oder. Sorry. It means a verb or a major with ziehen.
But
Yeah, just remember
here itself is to pull or something, or that?
to pull or to draw. Not to draw as in to draw, but then to draw something towards. Yeah. So Ghana I say push or they pull. German schieb or zieh. Schieben means to push. Then ziehen means to pull. So schieben or that ziehen. Klar? Yeah. So I am pushing you by ishibedish. I am pushing you ishibedish. Okay. Then I'm pulling you as istiedish. Yeah.
Boy, can I replace it with vexel? So it's vexel meine Kleidung, oder?
Yeah. Because vessel is a transitive. It means she also kind of needs, yeah. That's what I say. It's vexel. Because it's vexel, it means that you are shift. Shift.
That vexel. If I say maybe I'm changing basa, if I'm switching from if I'm changing basa, can I replace it with umsteigen? Maybe it's vexel.
And yes, if you say if it's vexler than boost, it's understandable, but it's wrong. It means you are changing the bus, not as in say you are changing bus as in say moving to another bus, but you are changing the bus. The person which Maka say is vexler than boost. The person or they make decision between which bus is going and which ones are like so and so. They make an order say. Yeah. So steigen, the verb is steigen, to climb. Steigen means to climb. Okay. To climb. Okay. Then it's paired with different prefix. So ansteigen, einsteigen means to board, either to board or to English, what was it? To climb in. Okay. And yet climb, as in say you are climbing something, but then to board. Then aussteigen is to alight or to get off. High to climb or to get on. Yeah. I used to get on. Let me make it more sense. To get on. Then aussteigen is to get off or to alight. Then umsteigen is to change, but then to change here is just to change the sorry. To change I'm gonna say to change but it's related to transport. So when you hear umsteigen, let me see, it's a correct definition for umsteigen.
Oh, umsteigen and boost I am changing.
No, I know, but I just want the English. Hey, I would try. We don't say. Okay, to transfer, to switch.
Example.
I say to change, to transfer best. To transfer, to switch. I have to switch me by related to transport. To switch.
Boy, yeah. Sometimes they don't bring the maybe the mode of transport to. If you want to say yeah, I'm changing, but because it's tiger.
Yeah,
does it?
Because
does it mean
it's tiger.
One for be a boost and a zook and a win vehicle now does it sounds okay?
Yeah, it's so correct. It's correct.
Okay.
But you can only you can use that when the person you are telling that Estage already knows, say you are either traveling by bus or by train, or because if I don't know that you are traveling, when I ask you where are you, then you be like Estage all those say because I know the remember when they say Steigen is fixed to what transfer. So I'll know that you are transferred, but then you are transferring, but then I'll be like, so this guy is traveling, he didn't tell me. But then if I get to know say a steiger then boost means I am changing up buses, a steiger then suk I'm switching train, then now you know say you are traveling by train or but then if I already know I know say you are traveling by train, we'll just say steiger if you are steiger in Aachen via steiger in Berlin. I am transferring trains in what Berlin or that you get it, yeah. But then you can also use it steiger. That is how it's just aligned. Then steige ein. I am what boarding. So you want to say I am boarding the train. What steige in den Bus ein. I am boarding in the train. You can't say steige den Bus ein. That is false. I am climbing in the train. Steigen is used with in. Then aussteigen is used with aus. I am getting off. Unless you are just saying, say you don't want to mention the thing that you are boarding, then what a steiger and a steiger ein. Because then I'm because in that context, the person that I'm talking to already knows that what I am maybe I am traveling by train or then a steiger I'm what boarding. The person already knew. But if I want to tell the person don't have no knowledge about like how I'm traveling, even probably don't know that I'm traveling. And I just want to tell the person that I'm traveling and right now I am boarding something, the train, then what? A steiger in steiger in the Zug ein. I am boarding the train. I am getting on in the train. Like it doesn't make sense, but then you have to use it. And it's used with accusative because you are moving inside something. You want to say, I am boarding my car. I am boarding the car. What a steige ins Auto. Ich steige ins Auto ein. Sorry. Ich steige ins Auto ein. Because what in das Auto ein. Okay, we want to say ich steige Auto ein. Das ist falsch. the people use it here, they don't bring it, but then because I'm seeing high German, sometimes probably, but no, me, I'll remember. I mean, I know important say I always remember. If we have like, be many, sometimes no, the German, the talk, like it's normal. It's not only me. Sometimes you don't feel like speaking German, and it's I didn't feel like speaking German. Right? Yeah. So then steigen aus, if you want to indicate that the medium that you are getting off from, there's used with what? Aus. So the aus in the double. So ich steige aus dem Zug aus. I am getting off the train. It's used with aus. So ich steige aus dem Zug. Here is dem because aus is a fixed dative preposition. So that motion or the location, it is only applies to one vexel preposition. But fixed dative and fixed accusative, so ich steige aus dem Zug aus. I'm getting off from the train. Okay, then steigen, you use it directly. Steige den Bus I'm changing, yeah. Klar?
Yeah.
So, that was the moment into my book. I need to complete at the end of my complete.
I'm actually very complete. Looking at it,
So auf dem Amt. Das Amt means what?
the office, or that?
Yeah, das Büro oder das Amt. But Amt name, Amt no, any normal office, but normally just say although say it's still an office, but then like big office or big in a way as an organization, but then it's still office. It means office, but then it means like this normal office. So I'm going inside my office. It's is bureau, but then that's like big offices. Not as they're the size, but then big firms like they use firm sometimes to place amt, but it still means office, but then in the big yeah. So auf dem Amt means what?
Of them, like in the office, or that? On the
Yeah,
office.
in there, not on, but in. But
Yeah, in
Amt
the
is used with auf. It's used with auf, but let me because on the office, it's not on, but then ich bin auf dem Amt means I am what in the office, but when I'm in the office as in Büro, then ich bin im Büro. Ich bin im Büro, then what? Ich bin auf dem Amt.
Amt, yeah.
Okay.
So who are you? Word list no go take. Going through and I saw it. That's and I was like, hey,
No, they always use they always use that instead of bureau B1, they will use that amt in the sentence. They won't use bureau. Yeah. All right, so someone should read. I'm reading my dear.
And
Was möchten die Menschen auf dem Amt? Ordnen Sie den Situationen A bis F Sätze 1 bis 6 zu. Wer, Rabbi?
Yeah, sorry. So here are your options, okay? There's a first question dimension of them amt. What does the people want in the office? But then because it's not just office. Like in my head, that's amta, like already it pictures something office, big office. Like maybe like what you name. So instead of German, instead of saying the what you, they would rather say that's amt because they're a big office. Do you get it? So like they are big offices, not us in the physical office, but then yeah, carrying on to say. Yeah, so read your options. Yeah, read your options.
Einen Umzug melden, heiraten,
Yeah.
Geburt, melden, eine Arbeit suchen, einen neuen Reisepass, den Führerschein abholen.
Yeah. There has to be a friend maybe the bogus that's bogus is our das Finanzamt. I don't know, gonna be because it's das Amt. I feel imagine about so but they say the bogus Amt instead of and they say the Finanzamt instead of das Finanzamt. And I mean go for like kind of very activity. But I know that that's Amt. Because we think oh like if you don't put your German and you get boy they will make you forget what you've learned. Yeah. So like when you has a friend that's bogus and or that's out the Ausländer Behörde, the foreign authorities the foreigners authority that's the Ausländer Behörde. Ausländer is like some foreigner. So Behörde is the authority. Okay, so these things they do over there. Yeah, and I said the bogus mountain. So they do those. Yeah, so when you change and I say rat house too, we do that. That's rat house. We do that. Yeah. So these activities are done. Basically, it means to melding. Melding means to do what? Melding. Melding is like lesson. Melding is like lesson. It means many things. Yeah. I said I will go over it again. Yeah.
Okay.
So melding means
Report
so it dependent contest, and basically it dependent contest, and melding is to register, melding is to report. Then sich melden, ich melde mich, like I'll report myself to you. Melden, but I let you for the was so einen Umzug melden means to report Umzug. Umziehen, day, what we just learned. Umziehen means yeah.
Is to move. Huh? Or relocate.
Yeah, to move or to relocate. And ziehen, when you are forming this verb ziehen, if you are forming a noun with ziehen, then it changes to Zug. So if you are saying say anziehen, if you have a verb by which noun is formed from anziehen,
Which what?
which
Now.
verb is formed from anziehen?
Is it to him? Other?
Anzug, Anzug, the quotes, the quote
Okay.
Anzug. Yeah, it's formed from anziehen. Anzug, der Anzug. Okay, and it's always der Zug, because train, you see train pulls. Okay, train it pulls itself. See the friend der Zug, the pulling itself up. So that's a der Zug. So that's genau. So it's formed from ziehen. Yeah. So umziehen, and when you are forming the noun as in to relocate or the relocation, then what's der Umzug? Okay, yeah. So to report what relocation. So in German, when you change relocation, when you relocate in any city, you are to report yourself. You are to report what's your new address in the Ausländerbehörde or in the foreign office. That's Amt. Klar? Yeah. So when you marry someone, you need to report. When you eine Geburt, what the Geburt is the birth. So you have to register or report what birth. Eine Arbeit suchen. When you are searching a job, finance has it if you can where you against your Arbeit. And also when you are searching a job, we have many offices, big offices as an out. Then einen neuen Reisepass. Hana because the Ausländer before the okay. Einen neuen Reisepass. You're looking for a new passport. Then the Führerschein abholen. That's when you go to what to say Ghana DVLA almost office. All right, so let's read Okay, number one has been mentioned, has already been answered. So maybe then number one is number one pass to A. This is E. Das ist, wir brauchen den alten Pass und zwei neue Passfotos. Wir brauchen Ihren alten Pass. Before we can view a new passport, wir brauchen Ihren alten Pass und zwei neue Passfotos. Haben Sie die Gebühr von haben Sie die Gebühr von 59 € schon bezahlt? Bevor wir Ihnen einen neuen Reisepass geben können, musst du deinen alten Pass und zwei neue Passfotos bringen. Okay, ja. Und have you paid? Haben Sie schon die Gebühr von 59 € schon bezahlt? So die Gebühr means the fee. Die Gebühr is the fee. Hast du schon die Gebühr von 59 € schon bezahlt?
Boy, I can use the Nuptigen in place of Braucom. Oder?
Yeah, officially, but because it's A2, before it's H, because this test, is still under A2, that's why they use broken. In benötigen is we need official. They rather say wir benötigen ihren alten Pass und zwei neue Passfotos. So benötigen is this, it's not benötigen, it's benötigen because the O is umlaut. No, yeah. Notice means necessary. Necessary. That is notice means that is necessary, but that is important. Okay? So it's from that. So wir benötigen. It is necessary.
Nautical, but that another pronunciation.
No, it's umlaut. O umlaut, not no. It's notice. That is notice.
Like and like if you are new tick instead of tish, no,
no. Let me say I prefer to use the tish when it's not ending, like it's not like when the ig is at the end, then I use tish, and when maybe precede, you can say, everyone say we have been noted because we have been noticed. Okay, so maybe the HR I use the maybe in the I use the tish. Okay, that's made them and they're working for me. But the ig you can either choose ish or the it. Yeah.
And see, you can replace the vestige with the nuktik, no, or the nuktik.
Yeah, that is notice. That is necessary. That is notice. That is notice or the notwendig. Note means using accident. If emergency, if any dear note file. Note means emergency. So be notice means it's necessary. We need. It's just like broken. It's a synonym for broken to need, but then benötigen means like we need it unbedingt. It's urgent, we need it. So wir benötigen Ihren alten Pass und zwei neue Passfotos. So you can write it down. So instead of using benötigen, but please, when you're just saying in unserem Zimmer brauchen wir eine Lampe. You can also use if Adena who need is in a state of emergency, you need it. Oh, benötigen wir. You can use it. But then when I just idea of here too necessary, you don't need it and urgently, then use the broken. Okay.
So
Anna, on this same broken, when we say you don't need to come. You don't need to come. Like using English, you say you don't need to say that. You don't need to. Please don't say you do browse. That's nicht zu sagen. Don't use brauchen with su. Okay. Nipa bebree, also bebree, use the muss. You don't have to. So if I don't need to, use muss. Okay, you don't need to come, then do muss nicht kommen. Don't say du brauchst nicht zu kommen. Or that du brauchst nicht kommen. You can't even say du brauchst nicht kommen. Okay, pay attention to that. Okay, nipa bebree, I say du brauchst nicht zu sagen. And yet, I think say I don't know because the Germans the baby can, but I think say colloquial German, das brauchst du nicht zu machen. Obi Germans maybe cabbage such, but officially just use the most musing. You don't have to do that. You don't need to just say you don't have to, unless you are just saying needing. Needing is for say I need a kettle, then it's brauche einen Wasserkocher. Ich brauche ein Handy. But then when you are saying say you don't have to do an activity, then you have to use muss. I don't have to jog, ich muss nicht joggen. I don't have to drive, ich muss nicht fahren. Ich brauche nicht zu fahren. Don't use brauchen with to. Okay, use müssen with infinitive. All right, so number 2.
Translation: Glückwunsch. Wie soll Ihre Tochter heißen? Was? Ist it eine Geburtsmeldung, oder?
Geht, ja. So herzlichen Glückwunsch. Herzlichen Glückwunsch. Glückwunsch means congratulations. Isn't it, like heavily, heavily congratulations. Like, yeah. So these will herzlich willkommen means you are welcome. Like heavenly welcome. Yeah. So wie soll Ihre Tochter heißen? How should your daughter be called? So heißen means to be called. So if I'm calling you, don't say ich heiße this. To be called. Heißen means to be called. So how should your daughter be called? Wie soll deine Tochter heißen? So pay attention to that. Heißen is to be called, not to call. If I'm just calling you, then ich rufe dich. But then when I'm calling you on phone, then ich rufe dich an.
Okay.
Yeah. Then number 3.
Bitte füllen Sie das Formular aus und unterschreiben Sie hier. Wo liegt Ihre neue Wohnung?
Yeah. Bitte füllen Sie das Formular aus. So the verb here is ausfüllen, to fill out, or to fill, to fill up, to fill up. I don't know, it's like, okay, you read the next one. I'm okay, John, it's like, why you doing that to read loud? Okay, my wife's
My
so
network, I said, mobile kasano. Me when you want some last word.
then okay, I handle over. I switching. I can't find do. Yeah, so so bitte füllen Sie das Formular aus. So I'm filling up the form. I am filling out the form. In this context, it means fill out. Then to fill a cup out. It's not ausfüllen, it's still ausfüllen. Oder? Up here. Ausgefüllt, not aufgefüllt. It's also ausfüllen is to fill up and to fill out.
But
Like, you know.
I did my form, so I did be enough like formula, you know.
Yeah, but like to say something is also filled up, we use ausgefüllt in as in with water. Something filled up to the brim, we use ausgefüllt. That is our Christisch. Yeah, but ausfüllen to fill out the form, that is so I am bitte füllen Sie das Formular aus und unterschreiben Sie hier. Unterschreiben means what to
Sign.
to sign to write under means to sign. Yeah. Unterschreiben. Genau. Wo liegt Ihre neue Wohnung? Wo liegt Ihre neue? So we can also say wo steht. Nicht stehen because a house lie. It doesn't. That's not stand because that's Gebäude steht. So you can stay wo stehen and liegen gates. Divide the gates. So divide gehen. Ja. So wo liegt Ihre neue Wohnung? Nummer 4. Which level is good?
Auch meinen Familiennamen.
Okay.
No, which level, let's go. No, I can't tell the last year India. Which level, let's go.
Okay. Ich möchte auch meinen Familie, Namen, Enden. Da brauche ich noch Ihren Stempel.
Yeah. So, Bash. Which one?
Ich glaube, D. Da.
Heiraten. Yeah, heiraten. I need your family name. So, ich möchte auch meinen Familiennamen. If I'm sorry here. Here is plural name, not Familie. But Familiennamen ändern. So, ändern means to change. Wechsel and ändern und verändern means to change. But Vexel, like for physical things, Vexel to change physical things is correct. But ändern und verändern, yeah, but in this context, ich möchte auch meinen Familiennamen ändern. I would like to change my family name. Okay, yeah.
I want to change my opinion. Oder? Ich muss meine Meinung ändern.
Ändern, ja. Ich möchte meine Meinung ändern. Ja. Da brauche ich so, you can, people who can say, ich möchte meine Meinung wechseln. It means you want to rather specifically change your brain. So that's the nuance. You get, yeah. Also benutzen und verwenden. Benutzen is normally for physical things. Okay, benutzen is for physical. Then nutzen und verwende for immaterial things. Yeah. Maybe I use it to remember this other. Nuances the English change, but you can use it for everything. But German, they will give you three. See, will give you three names. But then a nuance. Just that sometimes you have to get the nuance, because if you don't get it and use it accordingly, sometimes like you might be misinterpreted. So yeah, da brauche ich. There, I want to change, but I would like to change there. I still need your stamp. So der Stempel oder die Briefmarke, the stamp. But an official, a Stempel, der Stempel. Then the Briefmarke geht auch. Ja. Dann Nummer 5.
Sie sind im Auto da. Aber sie bekommen ihre Papiere doch erst jetzt.
Sie sind mit dem.
Ja.
Bitte?
F, den Führerschein abholen, oder?
Ja, den Führerschein abholen. So, sie sind mit dem Auto da, aber sie kommen ihre Papiere doch erst jetzt. Okay, you are with your car there. But you are getting your papers up until now. Klar.
Bekommen, I mean, you can also use, you can replace it with besorgen, oder? Like in this, like in this context, if you use besorgen, is it right? Or does it change its meaning?
Falsch. Bekommen und besorgen, das wird besorgt. That will be taken care of. Now besorgen and bekommen, they are not synonyms. Besorgen doesn't mean to get. Besorgen is like something being taken care of. I only say I was taken well care of, or maybe the thing was provided. Also to like, provide. It also means to provide.
Also, kannst du mir das Buch besorgen?
I don't know, because to provide, but then it doesn't mean to get. Becoming means to get. To get has nothing to do with providing or something being taken care of. You get it? We come in name no Lazarus ne Sikanino. Among them chain.
Yeah, Abraham. Lazarus Abraham.
Lazarus when you come so let's go, yeah. So yeah, so that is the Führerschein abholen. Then Nummer 6 is mine. Sie haben doch, but someone should read.
Sie haben doch eine Ausbildung als Krankenpfleger. Es gibt eine freie Stelle im Unfallkrankenhaus.
Unfall, not Unfall. Fußball,
Unfall.
Basketball, Unfall, Notfall. A wie Anton, not Anton.
Unfall.
So, Sie haben doch keine Ausbildung als Krankenpfleger. Es gibt eine freie Stelle im Unfallkrankenhaus. Der Unfall ist der Accident. Der Unfall ist der Accident. Der Anfall ist der seizure. Then der Notfall is the emergency. Then the file itself is the case. File. So the file is the case. Der Unfall is the accident. Der Notfall is the emergency. Then der Anfall is the seizure.
No. Maybe I'm right in see. Can I say maybe in Karen's file is that correct? In Karen's case, I understand Karen's case. Or that? Network na jam.
No, I hear you, but you won't use the case as in that context. And was ich verstehe die Schwierigkeiten von Kehren. I understand the difficulties of Kehren. Or ich verstehe Kerens Schwierigkeiten. Trouble, difficulty. But you won't say case as in this case, the case as in say. Because you use the case, the file, no officially, it is when your case, police case, the file. Maybe
That's a situation.
Yeah, it's first current situation. That is how it is. But the Schwierigkeiten is also the difficulties, the trouble, and also any another.
Situation the correct, but file the.
Because in German, you use case no as in that because you use case is official. For example, because the police are investigating the case. So the Polizei
example.
Investigate. But Marine Carry German, I beg you to investigate. Is it ermittelt? I think that ermittelt. The Polizei ermittelt den Fall. But you check ermittelt because Monsieur ermittelt und vermitteln and one means to investigate official, but I forgot to use with the ermittelt. Yeah, they have to ermitteln means to investigate. So they only use the case. So the police is investigating the case. The Polizei ermittelt den Fall. They use case not as an official, but then when you're talking about someone's situation, case, how if we use either the Schwierigkeiten or the situation. In using complicated as with case. And okay, you get it. Yeah, okay. You see, I'm about 12. Right? File, the seizure. And the plural for case.
Yeah,
seizure. Yeah, seizure. Then the case, if you want to, the plural is fele, the fele. So the accidents will be what the fele. The I will change to umlaut, then e and then the fele, the accidents. Okay, yeah. Yeah, to answer that. I didn't know much about graduate. I have to sleep. Okay. And then that Preku, we never. So yes, so now which I will continue from here. Is there any question?
I'm saying anything. Sure. So that kind of place. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy, let me see. Found. Found. Ibia. We are. Ibia carrying on submission. Ibia, I am a topic. Carrying a Canadian. Oh, I understand Carrie's case. Carrie's case, I understand. Maybe her case. Oh, what's Ibia? Ibia in Schreiber saying on the Schreiber, you know, sometimes people give their opinions. Maybe Collins and I caring or one not much on your opinion, maybe a blah blah blah. I find smoking not good, I find kusin. So yeah, I mean, can I know maybe I understand Karen's case, of her that so I'm using it in that context. I don't know I'm talking about it.
It's comment. Yeah, like the woman is the case in that case. It's comment me to the clear. I come with you clearly, like in the way in English, it means I understand your case nowadays, but then you need to file because again, maybe which first day in alpha song. The alpha song is also like your idea or what's your submission. Yeah, another name for mine. Okay, so it's first year in alpha song, but that do has alpha crashed. About so you can say more as soon as any other person?
You people the big goose.
I don't know if like ChatGPT might be correct, but then I'm gonna say when or you should keys as is normally it's first year in alpha song. Alpha song means like your opinion, your perception, your submission. Okay. If it's common with their klar, and it's common with their klar means I understand you perfectly. Okay. Clark woman. About 10:30. Is it?
It's only the 1 hour period.
Yeah, from March it will change. It will change to me and can you say because that's almost for the time now I can't tell with it.
And then I abandon it, say sometimes 2 hours, sometimes 1 hour.
Nipa na you and you're not wrong. No Ghana, sir. I thought say but because and they say we only doing here at like I get it back at 4, which means okay 2 hours now. I bet get it back at say 3. So what I say. Okay, bet the cake I bet they say your shorter days, longer nights. It soon be bad times yake time na kwa it sade it soon be back cra you be can say be like ade nyansa sa because this soon next year because I above best places na above area 3 and I say area 2 so that you such time na kwa be chiri sade yen azu mi say ade asaba still na ade nyansa but say say we be longer days you need to be jinema 10 kwa na area na bo so that say na you push time the kwa ni we are summertime ya na 10 kikine we gidi anaju 10 and no you bet time na kwa ni musa de anwo azumi said the time dem kwa na na so train said the ade be san so bet we na day time also quite. So like they do the automatically, they do the switching. It will where the network like smartphones need automatically the networks will change its time this one. But for digital, the analog clock, wall clock, they just say one set it. But digital ones need automatically no change. Clear?
And it's okay, you are a minimum, you are clan.
Claro.
Yeah, yeah, clear. Right? Yeah, clear. So you meet tomorrow, right? How much I'm cover you meet? Yeah.
Boy,
So this
in
morning,
your
yeah.
notification, you want Stephanie say
From
what
when?
trouble B1.
What
B1
trouble,
to
what trouble?
B1.
Yeah, and neighbor crying there.
Oh,
But when
grandma.
him says
No,
he
per
say no.
grandma. No.
Stephanie the man, the German, Stephanie, yeah, Stephanie the man, the DJ German, because in Stephanie, uncle,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have proceed, because when you say
Oma we
when you're
near
able to, yeah, when you get the grammar now, you can form any sentence,
Yeah.
right? What's now what?
Yeah.
And you feel about Junior say it's Freya Miss. I'm looking forward to it. Can you say? But say it's Freya Miss issues with what? I'll to indicate you're looking forward to. Then one say it's Freya Miss. I'll find a work better. I'm looking forward to your what feedback. Like I'm looking forward to so and so. I'm happy about it. Freya Miss Uber. I'm preparing for like just put those things in there. Pam pam pam. 1 billion over 99. Get it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
No.
uh,
I was saying, and I'm
Jose.
in the book. No, and you be I said,
No go ahead
best
then.
Ghana scheme, man. I did.
The
I did.
PDF na book na watch on and na oka.
Nah, book now action. I think some Amazon
Book na
200 cities. That means a bit more $20 yeah, 25. Yeah.
na the PDF no the chere ye no. And one of the be akeka ho no dey book. PDF na
Yeah.
me dey send them yeah one of the be akeka. Man as he said the YouTube course no from Oshe the course no from I think that from 38 from video number 38 you see without access without payment 20 minutes share. So memoirs as when you're from 1 to 38 free, but 38 and above, you have to subscribe to the channel as in the membership, monthly membership. That's how it's many. Yeah. That's a smart. Yeah. Almost and go full use. That's what I say.
I'll see you too
So
phone
let me
piano.
yeah. So I'm downloading me downloading
Oh boy, me my downloading na go me machine so me permit me
one
ahwa.
that will maybe down at 1080p download we have wait any 360 now download.
And they am pamu.
One downloading
Downloading na
360.
go.
Yeah. But me downloading for it in it. So if you have on one guy say the way for it.
Good. Definitely good.
All right, so we are treffen uns next morgen, ja.
Yeah, sharp.
Tschüss.